channel. I'm the Geek Chef, and this is a little meet and greet. This will be a journey of me making my own RPG. Working title, Magi-geddon. It's going to be all about a post-magic world, a grimsicle world, kind of whimsy, kind of grim, that I'm creating for a tabletop role-playing game. It uses the Knave system from Questing Beast, aka Ben Milton. I originally started this project last year. It was called Dungeon Bastards then. It was very grimdark, like very much inspired by Warhammer Fantasy, Morkborg, Doom Metal. I was like just listening to a ton of that stuff, and it became too unwieldy. The system I was using was a variant of the BX or Basic Expert, Old School Essentials, which I currently run. It's up here because I just love the art, the old school art. And that's what I'm kind of going for with this new version, this new overhaul of Dungeon Bastards, Magi-geddon. There's no classes. It uses, like I said, the Knave as the engine. I'm just building the chassis around Knave, adapting it, hacking it to the best I can. Like I got rid of the 6 attribute scores. There's only 3, Brawn, Wits, and Moxie. There are the typical fantasy races, humans, dwarves, elves, and halflings. There are no spells left. This comes from Miscast Terrain's inspiration of his Arcane Ugly RPG, which I just discovered once I started hacking Knave. I discovered that he's doing kind of the same thing, but he's so much more talented as an artist. I'll have both Questing Beast and Miscast Terrain's info down there below in the description. That being said, this is just like Arcane Ugly. Something in my world, something happened. The Magi-geddon, and magic just disappeared. It was a huge loss, devastating blow. Kingdoms fell. So it's almost like a post-apocalyptic world where you play an adventurer who seeks the old ruins to find old magic, relics, artifacts, spell books, wands, and so on and so forth. Also kind of coming from the JRPGs that I grew up with in the 80s, there would be wandering peddlers and all sorts of creatures, goblins and porks, pig-faced orcs, and of course the most scary of them all, the abhorrents, which are those creatures but mutated because magic's coming back, and they are grotesque and just could be randomly created once these players come across an abhorrent. That's going to have its own system later on. But I'm getting off subject. This channel is going to be mostly about that progress and journey that I'm taking to bring this to fruition. Also, you'll hear me talk about Old School Essentials in several videos. I may even give campaign updates and how I'm running this with some players who've never had the OSR or the old school revival, renaissance, or oh shit run, as I like to call it, experience, and they're loving it. I'm loving it. It harkens back to my days as a DM way back in the 80s. I gotta have that coffee. So, welcome to my channel. I hope you appreciate everything you see and like. And if you do, please, I guess you're supposed to say, like the kids do these days, do that, like and subscribe, ding dong, beat a ding. I don't know what I'm saying. Don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, you can get more of this all the time. Hope you enjoy.